So this first chart here, you may want to move a little bit closer.
I can see fine.
This is based on a government survey of the area about 50 years ago. The section of land is what they call the Arable Crescent. It's this gift from God the size of England or 3 times the size of Scotland. See, the dark and light green patches here represent treed areas. As you can see, more than 3/4 of it is covered in trees back then. Can you see that? The red X's on the green show where elk, deer, and moose used to be. I tried to show both flora and fauna in these. The yellow lines, they represent birds. See, on and around these lakes here and the adjacent marshes used to live hundreds of thousands, possibly even millions of snow geese. The sky used to be black with them. And down here in the wetlands used to be nothing but grazing bison. The natives say you could ride for miles and just see only bison as far as the eye can see. Can you imagine that? Just millions of buffalo. Right, okay, so here's 1905. There's 3 small towns, 5 villages. The Northern Railway comes in through here, bringing in about 300 to 500 new homesteaders a day. The government actually offered a free quarter section of land to anybody who'd break it. That's a really interesting term when you think about it, breaking the land. Population increases by 40,000 a year up until the war. 2/3 of those are farmers, so our new capital city is just off the map. Well, about here. Indian reservations are here and here, and there's only 6,000 of those people left. They were wiped out by us, by smallpox, the flu, and by 1907, only 1,000 bison are left. 1907. Only 1,000. So, this next chart, this is where we are today. You see, with only a few small sections, too small to be anything but a pinprick, all of those forests are gone. Elk are gone completely, moose are rare, deer are still inhabiting in really rough areas, but now that farming is becoming more mechanized, farmers are moving into those areas as well. Wetlands are being drained and utilized, so those waterfowl are going fast and their nesting areas are just drying up. And without the trees, we're getting serious reports of erosion in all of these areas. All we need is a couple of really dry years and we're in some big trouble with no shade, nothing to block the wind. I mean, you can see this is not a pretty picture.
What's this patch of green right here?
That's my place, the government land I was telling you about that I manage.
Well, people have to make a living.
Yes, I like to eat too, but at the rate we're going, the well has to run dry. We have to slow down, take stock, have a plan. We can't keep taking without giving anything back.
And you have a plan?
Yes, I do. Well, it's nature's plan. Harmony, balance, bring back some of the forest that's been destroyed. Bring back the shade, block the wind, drain one slough or pond if you have to, but leave 2 others untouched. Rotate the crop so the soil isn't getting continuously sapped with the same nutrients year after year. Farm smart, not big. Set aside a certain percentage of land for wildlife reserve and... Right, I'm sorry. I knew you wouldn't be interested in any of this.
No. It's fascinating, really. You've clearly given this a great deal of thought. Forgive me, I'm a little distracted myself today. I wonder, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Something personal?
Of course.
Mind if we step away? I want to talk to you about my stepdaughter. Whatever I say, I'm going to have to be frank. So once it's done, we'll have to pretend that this conversation never happened, all right?
All right.
I'll just dive in, and once it's done, we'll act like this never happened, okay?
Hey.
So, Sonya, have you noticed anything different about her lately?
No.
Do you like her?
Yes, I like Sonya. I'm fond of her. She's a fine person. She... Why?
Are you attracted to her? Do you find her attractive?
Honestly, no.
Well, do you think you could ever come to? you ever see yourself with her or loving her? Or...
Since we're being frank, no. I'm sort of past all of that. I'm much too consumed with work and all of that.
Listen, she's upset, and it hurts her to see you here every day. So, if there's no future in it, I think it would be for the best if you didn't come around here anymore. Oh, this is so awful. I'm so sorry. Anyway, that's it. So, it's done, and if you could just go away, that would be nice. I know you understand, Michael. She's hurting, and, God, it's suddenly very hot out here. Am I blushing?
I wish you had said something earlier. A month or two ago, I might have considered it, but now, I mean, if Sonya is hurting, then I suppose.
What? What?
Why did you bring all this up?
Well, because... What do you mean, why?
Just what you are.
What do you mean?
Drop the shock expression, all right? I know what you're up to.
What are you talking about?
Let's say Sonya really is upset. Still, why this interrogation?
What are you talking about?
You know full well why I come out here every single day. Why and for whom? You know perfectly well.
I have no idea
No,
why
of course not. You're like some bored, well-fed house cat who still wants a victim to play with. So here I am, a month trapped inside your fluffy little paw. I drop all of my work, all of it, and I rush out here. You purr, bat me around a little, pretend disinterest. Maybe you're a little mouse, but I'm not dumb. I can see what you're up to. You knew you had me long before any of this, so here I am. Finish me off.
Have you gone completely out of your
You're
mind?
so kind.
No, I came here to talk about Sonya and what's the use?
Okay, all right, I'll leave. I'll go today and I won't come back, but where do you want to meet? Please just tell me quickly, at my place. You're beautiful. Your hands are beautiful. You smell beautiful.
Please, stop it. I didn't mean
Kiss me.
for... No.
Kiss me. Okay.
I swear to you that I
Tomorrow,
didn't mean...
tomorrow, my place.
I don't want...
It's okay. Just kiss me.
Oh my God.
I was just showing Elena my. I was actually thinking about riding back into town today. I ordered some supplies for the clinic, and I thought it was going to be colder today, but it's not. It's not a lot of days like this left. It's getting shorter, so.
Vanya, I need you to speak to my husband and convince him that we have to leave here. I can't stay here another day. Today, if possible, please talk to him.
I saw you. I saw you.
Did you hear me? Please talk to him.
No, you see, I'm not feeling very well myself either, sir. It's it's been 2 days now, and there's this pain in my head.
Where is everyone? Specifically say. You asked for one simple favor.
I am here. Elena is here. Everybody's around somewhere.
Get them, would you? Have seats. take a seat. Sonya, find a seat. Anna, you too. Sonya, you deaf? Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
I'm not really needed for this. I'd like to leave.
Nonsense, you're needed here more than anyone else.
What do you want now?
I'm sorry if I said something or done something to upset you. I didn't mean it. I would lie.
What's this about?
Ah, Mother, you're here. Perfect. I will begin. Join us. Ladies and gentlemen, I've called you here together to ask for your help, guidance. Knowing how generous you all are, I'm sure I'll get it. You see, I'm an academic, a bookworm, if you will, and I am not privy to the ways of practical life, so I must turn to those of you who are better informed than I am. So I would like to ask you, Vanya,